Hello interwebs. I'm Tooth, aka Theagle Ink on the interwebs. And today I'm gonna do some bullshit, well, yapping away. Makeup today, very swag. Lighting, very, very bad, because it's autumn and I sound bad. I've got a throat thing going on. For real, can't be a throat goer anymore. Yeah, also I've redyed my hair, so I'm neon. My outfit is not because I'm sleepy. So I'm in my gym jams basically, but yeah. I just haven't sat down and had a little yap in a while, so my first little knick-knack of the day is I have a Motion City soundtrack t-shirt, and it's a little bit small, so I want to cut it up a bit. I got it on Vinted, so hashtag wins. But first thing I want to talk about is, this is also not a tutorial, there's just something for me to do with my hands. I don't know if I can lean this down a bit more. I guess so. I don't really do much. You can see my lovely woman I like on my door. Is Danganronpa 2 times 2. Everyone's like, oh my god, it's been Danganronpa 4. To which I say, yeah, why not? But I'm talking about not my predictions, but like what I want from the game. This news came out as I've been replaying Danganronpa 2. I just finished the second trial, which is the Fuyupeko trial, if you don't know. And I did cry, which is quite the feat because I'm just cutting the neckline off. Not very well thus far, but whatever. Also, this t-shirt is dark green, which is awesome. But anywho, Fuyupeko, oh my glob, the only straight ship that matters, that's ever mattered, ever. Like, I actually, yeah, I weeped, but I don't cry anymore. Since this is my second, coming on to my third month of being on antidepressants, which, yay, slay. I don't really know how much I'm going to talk about my medical bullshit on here, but yeah, crying is not really on the radar for me anymore. But yeah, Fuyupeko trial, which spoilers, I guess that's a spoiler, but whatever. Yeah, I was weeping like a little baby because it's just like, they love each other so much, it's like, oh my god, they shouldn't. I know technically no Danganronpa ships are canon, but if you ask me, they basically are. Like, sorry, they basically are. I don't really look at how the seams are on this. So the seams on the sleeves are a bit... This is also a size small, which is why I want to cut it. I don't know if I said that, but it's a bit small, so I want to cut it to be a bit bigger. I don't know how big I want the neckline cut, but I have a tank top on underneath, so I can just try it on. But anywho, so my one qualm with Danganronpa, the new whatever, is that, if you don't know, Danganronpa 2, it's a remake of Danganronpa 2, except there's also going to be an alternative path you can go on, so like all different killers, all different like survivors and stuff, and this is fine, but I just know that my king, okay, that can be cut away more. I just don't want to like go into the design too much, but like, that's pathetic. So whatever. Anywho, I can't be bothered to get I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna wear. It's gonna be boring, whatever. But anywho, spoilers, I guess. So Fuyuhiko, my favourite survivor. I actually I love Fuyuhiko so much. He's like one of my favourite Danganronpa characters. And it's just like, oh, he's not gonna survive in the new one. Hopefully though. Okay, right. I'll be sad at Fuyuhiko's inevitable demise, but I'll be sad even more so if Fuyuhiko dies and then Peko also dies. Like, girl, you need to keep one of them for me, for my sanity. Like, I don't know, like, are you joking? If you kill them both off, like, what's even the point of the game? Like, I'll just kill myself or something. I jest, kind of. Like, that's just, I don't know, man. But my ideal world, they both survive. But in my ideal world, like, everyone survives except for like Totoro and like Kazuichi, which the fandoms kind of all agrees. Kazuichi Soda, bro is not surviving. Bro is not surviving this game. I really hope the one person that I'm like, yeah, I want you to be the blackened, which is like the person who kills Sonia. I want Sonia to be the blackened. Like, one of her traits is that she's like a serial killer enthusiast. Like, what do you mean you're gonna have a serial killer enthusiast who doesn't commit murder? And I want Sonia Nevermind to kill Kazuichi Soda, because he's just so fucking annoying to her the whole time. Another thing, people be like, Chiaki survives. More spoilers. Chiaki's like the one character that like in canon can't survive because she's already dead. Like, she's not even real. She's just like, she's the original AI. She's the original chatbot girlfriend. But like, she's not gonna survive. As much as I love her dearly, she's not gonna survive. But I think I could go shorter, but I want to cut the back first, so I'm gonna do that. See how that changes, daff it. But yeah, I want Sonia to be blackened. I think she'll be a great blackened. What's another sad thing? In my glob, Teru, fucking perverted little freak. I don't want him to survive past the first chapter. He was the blackened in the first chapter, which, like, okay, cool, he died. But like, honestly, if they can just kill him off, I don't care about his character development. Like, I could not care less. I hate that man. Do not put that man near me. I will not be happy. This is definitely not centered, but like, it's punk. It's punk, guys. Or something. I don't know. He's just not cut through the 2 layers, which means I am just cutting my fingers, to be honest. But well, arts and crafts. But yes, I also see a lot of people being like, oh, we need Hajime to die, and then Mahiru can be the new protag. As much as I think Mahiru, oh my god, Mahiru would be such a fun, like, final girl. I think she'd be great at that. She's like just not made to be a protag. Like, the way she's written is not, she's not a protag. That's not what she's meant to be. And quite frankly, I don't want her to be a protag. I like Hajime. I like that he's just like nothing burger. Like, no offense to all the Hajime stands. If you kin Hajime, name like 3 personality traits you have quickly. But I'm quite excited for Danganronpa too. I actually am so regressing. Danganronpa, man. Like, it's a bad game. It's so bad, but it's amazing. Conceptually gorgeous. Some of the dialogue, severely questionable. Yes, we know, but like, I don't know. I also just like seeing Danganronpa cosplays on my For You page again. I've missed them. I severely have. And maybe I'll re-enter my cosplay era, my very short-lived cosplay era, which we don't discuss. That's part of my lore that doesn't come up very frequently. Because I'm not ashamed, but I am ashamed. Speaking of things I'm ashamed of, I saw a TikTok. The other day. In which, oh my god, let me just check I don't cut through his front. Okay, that's kind of all nearly centered. Anyways, I saw a TikTok the other day, back, and how many times can I say I saw a TikTok the other day? And it was one of those AO3 fanfic singing songs, which if you don't know, it's like they collect a bunch of fanfic. They get like a song and they collect a bunch of fanfics which titles match up with the lyrics, and they make a collage. And you may know where this is going. Oh, the only fanfic I've written, like a serious fanfic that I've written and published, ended up on it, which was the biggest jump scare I've ever experienced in my life. Because what do you mean something that I wrote when I was trying to procrastinate an essay is now on a TikTok that has like, I don't know, it has like 200 something fucking views now. 200 like 1,000 views, not just 200 views. That would be nothing burger. That would not be worth me like talking about. But oh my god, I was like actually jump scared. I was like, and people in the comments be like, oh my god, because like the caption was like, oh, let me know if your fandom was here, and people, or like favourite ships here, whatever, and people in the comments were like, oh my god, blah blah blah, but at what cost, because it's angst. And yeah, I've not showed my friends what the fanfic is because sorry, I have some level of dignity that I need to retain, but just know it's out there. The hint no, actually I can't give any hints. The hint I'll give you actually is that I wrote it named after a song I really like, and unfortunately the song's become quite popular recently in at least queer fandom spaces. I don't know about wider TikTok societies or anything, but it's become popular in my ends, and I really hoped it never would, but here I am, facing the consequences of mine own actions. So everyone can publicly make fun of me for this now. I'm just cutting, I know I said this in the tutorial, I just cut, then I widen the slit, and then I stretch it a bit so like the fabric pulls together because it's elasticated. The reason why I'm doing it, why I feel like fine doing it to this t-shirt is because I wasn't gonna buy this t-shirt. Well, there was a Cobra Starship t-shirt on Vinted and I bought that, and I'm not touching her. She's my stunning gorgeous baby girl, and I need to like make an outfit because it's bright pink, bright blue and yellow, and if you can't tell, I've got blue and pink going on. I used to be like straight pink girly, but like I don't know, my hair's blue now, so like I do blue. It's been blue since I started this channel actually, I think. But just know I was an all pink girly. Pink is my colour. England is my city. If we went to Team 10. Whatever, who cares? Nothing burger statements. But anywho, what was I even talking about? Oh my god, I missed a slur, whoopsies. Let's just hope I don't cut through a massive hole in the back. If I did, I would fix it with safety pins and be hashtag email like that. What was I even saying, man? Yes, Cobra Starship t-shirt. My colours, basically, and yellow. I like yellow. I just don't really have anything yellow. Except from hair clips, which I've been so decor maxing recently. I've been going crazy on the hair clips. Today's a really bad example because I'm actually not dressed for the day. I was going to go help my mother out at her school like I've been doing for the last few weeks. But she didn't come in today because of reasons. You guys don't need to know that. But anywho, so yeah, I got this in a bundle. I'm in a bundle with the Cobra Starship. And I was like, oh, Motion City soundtrack, might as well. Because one thing about me is if I see a vintage bundle, sorry, if I see like, I don't know, if I can make a bundle of stuff that I even vaguely like, I'll do it. I'll save on the shipping cost and I'll get an extra little something with it. But yeah, this was probably like, maybe this was less than £5. It's probably less than £4 to be honest. And I do like Motion City soundtrack. But you know, just raw. I kind of didn't realise I thought it was medium. So I kind of just want it to be a bit more. I might cut, I don't know. I'm really bad with like knowing what to do with sleeves on like things that I'm cutting up or whatever. Because like, I don't know, just sleeves I feel like are difficult. Like I know people make like halter necks and stuff. I think this top's a bit too far gone for that now. I've cut quite a lot of it. But I don't know what people generally do with them. I could do like, I don't even know. And I'm creative, so if I don't know, then you know that like something's wrong. Oh, okay, I really just thought I cut through the front then. I did not. But anywho, I also dyed my eyebrows pink, if you couldn't see. Because I kind of, when my hair's really bright pink, I fill them in pink anyway, because it's my natural hair colour. Why wouldn't I fill it in my natural colour? But it's already been 14 minutes. Jesus Christ. But I just thought, well, if I just dyed them and I bleached them, which is non-binary, like rite of passage having bleached brows, and I looked ridiculous because I have a humongo forehead, so I looked really silly. My mother said I look like a potato, which she was right. She was correct. I can't be a hater. That's literally factually, contractually correct. That's what I looked like. But I kind of thought it was kind of cute. But I dyed them pink. And now I just wake up and I feel like I look so much more put together because my hair matches my eyebrow colour. You know? Sims core. So, yeah. Back to Danganronpa. I actually don't have anything else to say Danganronpa. I hope Gundam survives. I hope. Okay, how many survivors do they have? Okay, Hajime will survive. I want Hajime to survive. I want, well, Peko to survive. Peko Yama, I love you so bad. She's also one of my faves. Peko to survive. I want Mahiru to survive. I want Gundam to survive. Okay, that's 4. Is it 5 survivors? I can't really remember. I think it is. Then who else? Who else is in the cast? I've been playing the game, I should remember. Ibuki. I want Ibuki to survive. I forget that she dies. But she is the next, that is the next case that I'm doing, is the one where she dies in it. And I'm so not excited because I love Ibuki, because she's me, she's actually so me. If you know anything about Danganronpa, if you want to know what my personality is like in real life, lowkey, just Ibuki Miyoda, she's so me. Okay, I can cut the neckline even bigger. Oh my god, I can just stretch it. Wear and tear is necessary for these things. And then, oh okay, actually that's not too bad. Motion City soundtrack, and then the back's cut up. I might stretch it more, but for the most part, I think it's pretty bloody. I think that's all right. I'll style it at some point. Go. There we go. But wow, Motion City soundtrack, banger band. Commit This to Memory, baller album. But that's that. That was that done. That's that. Easy little task, easy little yap. Next thing on my tasks is to organise my hair clips, which will probably take a really long time, so I'll probably just stop recording when I get bored of talking, and not actually, which is actually never, so maybe I shouldn't do that. I'll stop at some point. But alas, what else have I been thinking about? I feel like Danganronpa's been the main thing on my mind, low-key. That and Mystery of the Druids. Mystery of the Druids has been so rent-free in my brain. This is my container of hair accessories. As you can see, no organisation. And there still won't be any organisation. Because all I'm at... Oh, I've made a critical error. All I'm doing is getting my loose hairpins and putting them in pairs, because most of them are meant to be in pairs. So like, those match, putting them in pairs. I don't even have a container to put them in afterwards. I'm just going to throw them all back in the box anyway. But anywho, you're going to hear a lot of a rattle and tattle. Tattle being the scientific word for it. Okay, I might just put them in colour boxes so then I can try and find them. Colour boxes. Colour categories. But anywho, yes, Mystery of the Druids is an adventure game from the 2000s, and it sucks. It's so bad, and I'm like a little bit obsessed with it, and I can't talk to anyone about it because if I say Mystery of the Druids, who actually knows what I'm talking about? Thank you, no one. The silence was incredibly telling. Nobody knows anything about it because it's just the most nonsense non-game ever. But I think it's so good. So if you ever have free time, watch a Let's Play, because it's truly an experience. Playing as a character who at one point the actual way to solve a task is by drugging a homeless man, stealing his money. Interesting game. And it's like the rest of the characters are so grounded. Well, like, I say so grounded. They're like normal. But like the main character you play as, Halligan, is just batshit insane. He has like no moral compass. He just does shit. And I'm like, okay, whatever you say, bro, whatever you say, homie. It's just such a bizarre experience. I truly don't really understand the thought process behind making the game. Got too orange. Oh, I didn't understand the thought process. Having one character, the character you play as, be so like detached from reality, and then everyone else is so grounded. And like, you get, like, shockingly, you actually have consequences for your actions. Like, you get called out by your boss for drugging a homeless man, and he's just like, oh, that wasn't me. Anywho, it's like, he gets like fired, so shout out. But bizarre old game, and I highly recommend it, actually. Because who am I if not someone who enjoys terrible games only. This organisation's not going very well. Oh, I say that as I get another pair. Whoopty freaking do. These are pineapples. Well, pineapples. I don't like pineapples. I like fruit. I've got lots of things to say, clearly. I don't like pineapples, but I don't mind. I like pineapple cubes. They fuck. I like pineapple flavoured things, I just don't like pineapple. Which, like, makes no real sense. But I'm kind of the same with watermelon. But I also don't really like watermelon flavoured things. I just enjoy eating them. Which, like, I guess you can interpret as me liking the watermelon flavoured things. But, like, I don't. So why would you say that to me? Why would you just assume that I don't know what I'm talking about? That's kind of rude, actually. I'm not, like, you know, I'm capable of my own thoughts and feelings. And if I say that I like eating things I don't like the flavour of, cope. These are very regular usage in my life. I like these hair clips lots. But what am I even talking about? Yeah. Oh, I've got brown hair clips. I've got music going on in the background. I've got Schoolyard Heroes on. But anywho, as I was saying, yeah, sometimes like all like drinks, it's like I don't like it, but like I want to keep drinking it. That's kind of me with watermelon flavoured things. Like I don't like it, but I just want to keep consuming it. Maybe that's just I'm addicted to sugar though, like lowkey. Like I'll be laying in my bed like 2 in the morning and I'm like, I need sugar now. And I go downstairs to eat sugar and I re-brush my teeth because obviously I've already brushed my teeth. It's 2 in the morning. Then that might not be obvious if you've got like a messed up sleep schedule, which couldn't be me. Though like I do have a messed up sleep schedule, just like in a different way. In like the way that I'll take a nap from like the other day I took a nap from like 5 o'clock to 7 and then I ate dinner and I went back to sleep at like 7:30 and slept until like 9, half 9 or something, and then I still got like a full night's rest because yeah, I'm sleepy, or like yeah, I've just slept like a bajillion hours. Like I take naps like all the time, but I'll still get a full night's sleep because I'm still sleepy, which is definitely like I'm deficient in something probably, but what can you do? Take a multivitamin, that's what you can do. But where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that? I'd rather just nap. Because also it's not even like, oh, I feel sleepy so I'm gonna take a nap. I'm just so cozy. Like I'm just like, oh, my bed's so comfy cozy because it's basically a nest. I've got like 5 pillows and like it smells like me. And I'm like, if I was in the megaverse, I'd be in a mega. Like I'm nesting and it's so comfy cozy. So that my brain's just like, yeah, brother, go to bed. And who am I to deny my brain that pleasure? And I always say to people that I think, I don't know, apparently you can't be addicted to sleep, but I think I'm the closest thing you can get to a sleep addiction. But I always say to people, I'm like, sleep feels so good. Like, sleep feels good. And people are like, what are you on about? Like, you can't feel you being asleep. But I can. Like, I promise you, I can. I swear down, I can feel myself sleep. And it feels fan-freaking-tastic, man. If any of you suggest going to the doctor, just know that I'm not taking that advice. But yeah, and it's like the same reason I've got like 1 billion alarms in the morning, like periodically through the night. Like I like 4 in the morning and then like at like 6 in the morning and stuff, because I love waking up and being looking over at my like clock and being like, I've got so many more hours I can sleep, and then I get to fall back asleep. And oh, there's just few things that make my life feel as worth living as sleep does. Which, you know, oh, matchy. Which you can criticize that. You can say I'm insane. You can tell me to like to get help. And guess what? I don't care. I don't care. It's not really doing me a disservice. Like I still go out and do stuff. Like it's not preventing me from living, you know? Like I would never cancel plans to take a nap. Or just to go to sleep. I do things. I go outside. I went outside yesterday. I was meant to go outside today, but then I didn't. But you know, when I'm in bed not doing anything, what am I gonna do? Sleep it off. These are cute. These have got apples. That's very sweet. But yeah, what else is going on in my life? I'm awaiting 2 parcels at the moment. One of them's going to an Impost locker. I freaking love Impost lockers, man. They're so convenient. And it's a bag, it's a handbag. My main bag that I used to carry around, I now use mostly my bag with a bunch of badges on it, but it doesn't always go, like, I'll wear it, like, even if I'm wearing like an all pink outfit, like, I'll take it, it's the only bag I have. But my other bag, it broke. The zip broke and I literally cannot fix it. Like, I've really tried. Oh, this is a new hair clip I got. It's now my favourite. Like, it's not so darling, but whatever. So I've got a new bag and it's white and it's got multicolored hearts on it, and it's quite fun. I still need another pink bag, but that one's quite cute. I like her. And then the other one is fetish magazines. I've been eBay maxing incredibly hard. I love eBay. If you're getting a Christmas present from me this year, mark my words, I would have gotten it from eBay, because I just love vintage. I love whatever. I just love looking. I love looking at things. The art of just observing, truly delightful. But anywho, as I was saying, yeah, I've been on eBay. I've been on eBay so hard. I love looking. My favourite things to look at, my top searches, fetish mags, or just any erotic magazine, or sex ed magazines. That's that. Vintage rosaries and all religious things. I love that. Novelty badges, pins, and novelty lighters, and vintage medical equipment or models or anything like that. There's this anatomical model that's like a good couple thousand, I think. I think it might be like 3,000, or maybe it's like 1,000. I doth not remember. And it's a female anatomical model, so you can put like a breastplate on the model, and it's got all the organs inside. You can take them all out, and that is the most fantastic thing I've ever heard. No, I have nowhere to put her. No, I don't even really have the funds for her. Actually, I think my student finance came in today, so I do technically have the funds for her, but I can't do that. It's like, oh my god, the other day, this is going to break my heart as I say it. The other day, I went to the charity shop. First thing I see when I walk in, the most perfect wedding dress. If you know me in real life, which I've learned that some of you don't, I've been anguished over this dress, but it's the most perfect wedding dress I've ever did see, and I love it so very much. And oh my god, and I tried it on. I wasn't going to, but I tried it on because I was like, okay, well, it won't fit me, and then I can forget about it. And as I was doing the zip up, I was like, I don't think it's gonna fit me. And I did the zip up and it fit me. And all the people in the shop were like, wow, you look so good. And I was like, I know. And somebody walked in and was like, oh, you're getting married? No, I have literally no reason for a wedding dress. And she was £36, which for a wedding dress is really good, but I have no use for it. I was like, okay, so I told my mother about it, and she's very no nonsense. Like, she'd be like, okay, well, you don't need it. But she showed it to me, I showed it to her, and she was like, wow, you look really good in it. And she was like, well, you can just wear it for other occasions. I'm like, you're supposed to be talking me out of buying a £36 wedding dress when I'm not getting married. And also it's a little bit small on me, so like I actually wouldn't be able to wear it that comfortably for a long time. But then, yeah, and I showed my sister, because my sister's even more like no nonsense. We're very opposite. So if I'm like wearing some bullshit, she'll be like, that's some bullshit. And I'm like, thank you, you're correct, it is some bullshit. But even she was like, oh, you actually look really nice. So FML, basically, guys. If I ever got married, I know what picture I'm using as my inspo, and it's gonna be me anguished in the changing rooms of this charity shop. But yeah, that's been the literal bane of my existence recently. But anyways, back to eBay. I love eBay. Except a lot of the people I know that I want to buy presents for are kind of useless to buy for. I have like 2 good present ideas, and then the rest I have actually no clue. One of my friends I asked directly, because they're like, I don't know, they're not super knick-knacky, you know, and she was just like, don't get me anything. So Shannon, if you're watching, fuck you too, I guess. Sorry, that was mean. She drove me around yesterday. But these clips, Claire's had a sale, so I got a bunch of like new hair clips. They're really cute. But anyways, yeah, so I don't know. I usually am not even really one to get like presents for people, but I've just been so like know, eBay, man. eBay's doing something to my mental state that I really can't quite describe. Because I literally just put on a film. Well, I've been really not film maxing recently. But I've been quite good at music maxing recently. Speaking of music maxing, in like a week, like 2 weeks, I see Third Eye Blind live. And if you didn't know, my like favourite song ever is Semi-Charmed Life by Third Eye Blind. So I get to hear that live. I'm not going to say that. I was going to say I'm going by myself, but I probably shouldn't share that info on the internet. If I can find someone else to go with and get tickets and whatever. But I'm a bit nervy about it. Because, you know, I'm just a girl or whatever. I'm not, but I'm a baddie. But, you know, it's a bit scary. But it'll be so good. It'll be so good. I actually don't really care about anything that they play other than Semi-Child Life, which is such a basic B answer because it's like the most popular song. But I don't care, it's my favourite. I also really hope they play London because it's like, you're in London. Girl, come on. But anywho, I've reached the half-hour mark, so I think I should probably stop yapping for today. I've organised a decent amount. I've placed most of them on my scrapbook. I've still got more, but that's, I think we're done for me and you. I cut up a t-shirt. I talked about Danganronpa. I talked about Danganronpa and Danganronpa. But yeah, thanks for yapping a little bit. Bit more of a chill, non-themed vibe. So, I'll see you next time.